this go to? What the hell am I doing here?
All are welcome to celebrate the new life.
A solemn old life to you, traveler.
The hell? Where the hell am I at?
You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a
What
herald.
is the New
I can
Life
tell you,
Festival?
it marks a fresh start to the new year for all who walk beneath the sun. Everyone in Tamriel celebrates. Well, perhaps not the Maormer, but everyone else. You should try it for yourself and see.
I'm interested. Tell me more about it.
Local traditions are essential to the new life. Sometimes they change year to year.
Everyone celebrates a new life. Is there more way to enjoy it?
Of course, they're different all over. I've taken part in cliff jumping, anchor tossing, and even drunken at chatter racing. Though Orsinium had to cancel that one. Simply ask, and I'll send you to the best celebrations in Tamriel. You're curious about new life traditions, aren't you? It warms my
What's
heart
another
to
way?
share them. The High Elves of Haven have the War Orphan Sojourn. They travel to a temple in the heart of Grotwood and donate what they can. I'll mark your map. It's quite simple. Give what you...
Well met, traveler. Are you interested in participating in the Old Life Remembrance Ceremony? Old Life. You must light a candle at the shrine. Some say... Wonderful. It really is a lovely way to reflect on the year itself. That's entirely up to you, my friend. Most often, we think of the messages as a way to reflect on the past year, or to put something down in words that we never got to say to our loved ones. Maybe, some say, on rare occasions, a response returns from Aetherius. It's not guaranteed, of course. I know of a shrine along an old pilgrimage route. I'll mark it on your map. You can perform the ceremony there. Fortune upon your travels. I hope you receive what you need from the Old Life ceremony, whether it be joy or closure, or something in between. Before you leave, would you take the messages of some Imperial City refugees with you? I've amassed quite a few, hoping I'd cross paths with an Old Life shrine at some point. All you have to do is put them in the flame when you perform the ceremony.
Don't know how I got here. Let's go back to High. I'll be back. Doors go. Gotta kill someone who betrayed my conduct.
Get away from me, stupid thing! Steer clear of Tor Dreyok, stranger. Those strange motes are everywhere. I saw one of them turn a cow into a person. I'm getting out of here before one of them gets me. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a farm animal.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I was just trying to cut through the area around the old wizard's tower there when I spotted those strange motes. It was chaos. Unnatural things started happening, and then one of the motes started chasing me.
Do things like that happen and...
No, not that I've ever seen. And I take that shortcut almost every day. The Magister who lives there and his Khajiit assistant, Ember, are nice enough. I hope they're all right. But I'm not crazy enough to go back. You look brave. Maybe you could?
I'll go see what's going on at Tordal.
Get back here, you stupid thing!
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis.
What's going on?
I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away. But the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own, so I need help.
How can I help?
I need to develop a counterspell. But first, the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay.
I'll help you reset the...
Hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as a sheep. not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north.
What do these words normally do?
Mostly they serve to keep errant magic inside Tordriak's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing. Unfortunately, my spell kicked those wards in the teeth. They're not protecting anything now. The spell I created has my magical mark on it, if that makes sense. There are certain types of magic that can be affected by their creator, intentionally or not. Messing with forces already attuned to you can have unpredictable results.
So if you tried restoring the wards, it might make things worse.
Exactly. Magic is powerful and great and all that, but it can be pretty sensitive. Fussy, Magister Irin likes to say. And since my spell is already wreaking havoc across Tordriak, I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks while...
Alright.
Ah, you made it. Good. I think I found something.
Oh yeah?
Hey, so I did some skulking around while I was waiting for you. Remember Dockmaster Arnold, the slimy skeever who sold out our ships to the Ascendant Order? Word on the docks is he's here. Sounds like his bosses aren't happy with him either.
Good work, Jordan. Do you know where we can find
The
him?
Far Dock. It's not a House du Fort ship out there. Assuming Arnold's a prisoner, that's where I'd stash him. If we want to talk to him, we better act now. I don't think the good Dockmaster's long for this world. Normally, House du Fort knights would be all over the place, but I haven't seen a one. Ascendant Order, though. That's a different story. They're guarding the docks between us and that ship. Whoever they paid to get rid of the knights hit the jackpot. Let's just make our way to that ship and...
Alright, we're gonna have to go undetected. Ow. This way.
You've got this, but I'm here if you
Move
need
your
me.
feet. Get moving.
So my companion got a new ability, huh?
Did someone call for a night?
Alright, let's keep going.
Send Arceus safely to your rest.
You can handle this, right?
So many guards. I'm stuck, bro. Damn it, I can't get in the fucking ship. Oh. Alright. Alright.
I'll watch your back. Go get him. Right behind you.
Alright. Well, we got in the deck, so. Damn it, did not mean to do that. ship? Yep, I think so. Well, we got one right there, so.
We'll see it done.
My blade is...
No matter where we go, it's non-stop. Alright.
You can handle this, right?
We're in this together.
No punk ass.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
You're always striving to learn something new. One of my favorite things about riding with you.
There we go, it's this way. Come on, move away. And we gotta go under, alright. Oh. Alright, I got some gardening, it's not.
No more, please!
I'll watch the door.
You were at the docks with Lady Arabelle. I thought the Ascended Megus had returned. He didn't need tools to torture me, not with his magic. The pain, the fire, it was inside my skin. Get me out of here, please!
You accept bribes from the Ascended Order you got yourself into.
You're right. I let the gold blind me. But look, I knew nothing about special cargo, or important passengers, or Amanos, or any of it. Even Lady Arabelle said the ships were just carrying supplies vital for Lord Baccaro's conference.
Tell me everything you know.
I gave the Ascended Megus a list of names. Folks he could trust to keep quiet. Muscle to collect the goods when the ships ran aground. But it was all a sham. They captured the captains, then gave orders to kill anyone else who washed ashore.
Do you know who the Ascended Megus really is?
Are you serious? He didn't trust me. I never got a real name or saw his face. But he's rich, I can tell you that much. Like nobility rich. Royal rich. You can smell it on them, you know? All the perfumes and soaps and fancy clothes.
What?
It's an island to the north. A jungle rock where they send prisoners to disappear. The Megus gave orders to look for someone on Amanos. Whoever he's searching for, he moved his knights from the shallows to there. That's all I know. Cut me free!
I'll cut you free. Get out of here now.
Oh, thank you. I'll find a way to make up for this. I swear it.
Nice work. I wouldn't have been so merciful, but at least we know more than we did. I'll see you back at the manor.
Charge my phone. I'm gonna charge my phone. I'm gonna charge my phone. Good night. Bye. Love you. Okay, now let's go check out this other area.
Looks like this is the place. Hey there, fish. We make it to the spot, and what do you know? There's some kind of cave here, just like the map suggested.
Have you checked out the cave yet, Captain?
By myself? No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't have even noticed the entrance if I wasn't looking for it. Probably why the Ascendant Order chose it. That's the thing about islands and ships. You can always find the rats.
I'll go inside and see what's in there.
Not alone you won't. For all we know, the whole damned order is meeting inside. With any luck, I'll get a chance to pound the bastards that wrecked the spearhead. Let's go.
Alright, let's go there and figure out. Nice spot though for a hiding spot. Weird spot at that. Oh. Hold on. Alright. Well, here's one. Hey, mate.
Let's keep going.
Yeah! You'll have good skills like the way my clan has learned. It's good thing the megus knows our skills that knew him, that betrayed my father. I'm glad he taught you these skills, but he's gonna die pretty soon. Once I get rid of him, my clan will be only my moves that they know, and I will teach it to my family members in the future. I will restore my clan, bring it back to normal. 5 years ago, he betrayed my father. Thought he was actually dead, but turns out he was working for him.
They knew
so I will
everything.
find him.
Who we were carrying, where we were.
Knock their heads off.
Ah! What is the new?
behind you! You've met your match. Don't let them get behind you!
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Wow.
I recognize that one. He was aboard my ship. These lodestones must be how they targeted us with the storm.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Hey.
Lady Arabelle was right, damn it. We do have a rat in our company. Now I owe her a bottle of Tamika's dark rum. Someone gave our plans to the Ascendant Order, and they somehow used lodestones to track us and target us with that storm.
How many people knew about the plans to transport the Alliance leaders to the High
Not a
Island?
lot. Lady Arabelle, Lord Bacaro, and some of his top aides, the 3 captains, Duchess Alea and a few nobles, and anyone the Alliance leaders shared it with. If there's one thing I learned about royal courts, they leak like a sinking ship.
Were you and the other captains in contact?
We met briefly early on. Then we each sailed different indirect routes to get here. I didn't rendezvous with the other ships until we were almost at the archipelago. Anyway, I guess this shows us how the Ascendant Order rewards its agents.
What do you mean?
Look around. These traders survived the storm and the shipwrecks and returned here just like they were told to. And what do they get for their trouble? A blade to the heart for each of them. Come on. Let's get out of here and tell Lady Arabelle.
I'll get this information to Lady Arabelle as soon as I can. But we gotta get... Ah, fuck. They're still here. Alright, we're gonna go, this way. Yeah, he does a good move like I do. Alright, let's get going. Get out of here. Now we gotta go find the last, Alright. Oh, I'll see you at the meeting. We got one more site to check. That the megus had to be. Well, I'll find this soon. I cannot wait to weaken him. Take everything he took from me. This is what he's gonna feel the wrath of my blade as soon as I assassinate him. And after that, I'll ask the questions. Why you betrayed my father?
The grove sings of its suffering. Something terrible happened here.
You can hear it? Incredible. Ah, there you are. Hello, my friend. You're just in time. I met Ravana here just as she was starting to look into an arcane disturbance. It can't be a coincidence we're so close to one of the Ascendant Order sites marked on the Duchess's map.
What sort of occurrent
We're not sure yet. Based on everything that Lady Arabelle has told me, it's conceivable that the Ascendant Magus could be responsible for the disturbance here. Ravana is trying to locate its source. We could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
Ravana's ritual is somewhat involved, and I'd like to help her prepare. Can you gather some reagents that we'll need? She requires 3 blooming song flowers and an azure torchbug before we can begin.
Where can I find these?
Blooming song flowers grow in the copse of trees just north of here. You'll know them by their distinct blue and purple petals. As for the torchbug, Ravana told me they congregate near the lake at the heart of the grove. They are quite beautiful.
I'll go gather them.
I must discover the source of this corruption. Traveler, I advise caution. A corruption has gripped Stonelore Grove, turning the wildlife aggressive and spreading an impurity unlike anything our circle has ever seen.
What
Nature
sort of
itself has
corruption
fallen
are you
out of
talking
balance.
about?
That is what I hope to determine. The Archdruid sent me to investigate, but it was all I could do to avoid the once docile creatures of the grove. I found a few pockets of corruption that must be cleansed, but I need another druid to assist me.
You need another druid to cleanse the corruption?
Really, I just need another set of hands. Here, let me mark your map. I'll cast the cleansing spell, then you burn out the impurity. That will temporarily restore the balance while we search for the source. The circle will compensate you, of course.
I'll help you cleanse the corruption.
Let's find a few concentrated areas of corruption. My spells will cleanse the impurities, then you burn them. Hopefully we can determine the source of the corruption before this malady spreads to the rest of the island. Just keep your guard up. It wasn't always. It used to be one of the safest locations on the island. In fact, my ancestors deemed the grove sacred when they first arrived. Now the corrupted wildlife attacks for no reason, and some of my fellow druids have been afflicted.
What else can you tell me about the corruption that afflicts
Not
the
much,
druids?
unfortunately. I noticed its effects a short time ago. Usually docile creatures turning aggressive. a strange blight spreading through the plants and trees. I brought my concerns to the Archdruid, who initially thought I was overreacting.
So how did you convince the Archdruid to
I'm
let-
not sure anyone has ever convinced Archdruid Agatha of anything. But she couldn't deny that something strange was happening in the grove. She ordered me to look into it and bring my findings back to the Circle Elders.
What did the elders say?
Nothing. I haven't gone back yet. Until I determine if the corruption can be cleansed and find the source, I don't actually have anything new to report.
And what do you
Well,
mean?
except that now the corruption has spread to some of my fellow druids.
What do you mean druids have been afflicted?
Just that. They have become as hostile as the rest of the afflicted wildlife. We may have to deal with any corrupted druids we meet. But with your help and the blessing of the true way, we'll soon have a solution to present to the Circle Elders. I
What's the
suppose you
true
would
way?
call it our doctrine, our religion. The true way represents a life guided by natural principles and the value and willfulness of nature. All of nature comes from Ifra, and the druids are the arbiters of Ifra's will.
Ifrat.
Have you never heard of Ifra where you come from? The storyteller? The god of song and forest? The spirit of the now? Ifra formed the frame upon which nature was woven. He gave rise to the rules of life on Nirn. His way is the true way.
So you're a priest of
I am a druid of the Stonelore Circle. I am a teacher, a healer, a counselor, as well as a steward of the natural world. I hear the voice of Ifra and his earthbones, and I do my best to be his advocate. Natural principles guide my every action.
When did the druids arrive on
Oh, that was
Terra?
early in the First Era. After struggling against the Dureni hegemony, our ancestors came to this archipelago because of its connection to Ifra. When they arrived, our druidic circle deemed Stonelore Grove to be a sacred site.
What do you mean, a
Not to be
druid?
confused with our ritual circles. I mean the druids of the archipelago all belong to one of 3 distinct subgroups. You would probably call it a sect. Those who hold to the same circle share.
Shining steel!
Corruption spreads. Burn the corpse while I cast a cleansing spell. Corruption spreads throughout the grove. First the plants, then the animals, and now even some druids have been afflicted.
Stendar was with us in that fight.
A corrupted stone. Burn it with cleansing fire after I cast.
We are the spirit of the grove. We are the evergrowth and priest. This druid seeks to help, while another has unbalanced the true way. Aid us not, before the nature that sustains this grove collapses.
How Pardon that display. I've never been forcibly taken over by a spirit of nature before. I wasn't sure if the corruption was connected to the Evergrowth, but now we know. And we know a druid is somehow involved. That troubles me.
What's the Evergrowth?
As I understand it, this grove was deemed sacred by the early druids, but it was also out of balance. They shaped Ifra's laws into a spirit and gave that spirit dominion over the grove. It recognized that I was trying to help it, and reached out.
It also said another druid had unbalanced the true way.
Yes. But is that druid acting out of malice, or ignorance? Either way, if the Evergrowth succumbs, then the corruption will increase and spread out of control. We must take this news to the Circle Elders. Meet me in our village.
I'll meet you in your store.
Our village lies at the center of the grove. Once we get there, I will tell the Archdruid and the other elders what we learned.
Tell me about the Archdruid and the Circle Elders.
Not much to tell. Archdruid Agathy oversees our community here. A number of the village elders serve as her advisors and help train the younger aspirants and initiates in the true way. I'll introduce you to them once we get to the village.
Well, I'm not going to the village yet. I got shit to do.
Archdruid, elders, this outsider helped me. And the Evergrowth, it spoke through me.
The spirit of the grove? It hasn't manifested like that in many generations. Are you sure?
Druid Audrine has never given us reason to doubt her observations. Tell us, child, what did the spirit say?
It warned us that nature was out of balance. That a druid was responsible for this trouble.
Out of balance? That explains the corruption. But to blame a druid, I cannot accept that without proof.
Then we will find that proof. Friend, meet me at the Circle's ritual site. Over here, my friend. The Circle Elders cannot accept that one of our own may be responsible for this disaster. And I could hear the doubt in their voices concerning the Evergrowth. We need to prove that one of our circle has caused this unbalance.
How do you proceed?
Help me investigate. Search the village for any signs that a druid is involved in the corruption. Look in the huts. Ask my fellow druids. Someone or something here will lead us to the source of the corruption. It has to.
What about the Evergrowth?
We'll wait and see if it communicates with us again. If not, I have an idea. But let us try to find the druid. There's Druid Milo. He has the eyes of an eagle. If anyone around here saw anything, it would be him.
I'll be back later on. I gotta go do something. So yeah, I'll be back later on and help the druids. I gotta deal with the problem going on with the megus.
Let's see. The flowers are in good condition, and the torch bug is alive and well. You treated nature with deep respect, and you have my thanks. Perhaps the grove will repay us in kind. Let's begin.
Tell me about this ritual you're going to perform.
All things are connected. Spirits of nature reside in the swaying trees, the blooming flowers, the glittering torch bugs. It can be difficult to hear their songs, even for those of us who listen. But it's there. Can you hear it?
I'm not sure. How does that relate to the ritual?
The grove is in pain, projecting a sorrow that's felt by everything nearby. This ritual will ask the rocks and the trees and the insects to simply share what they know, to lead us to the source of this disturbance. There, we might find answers.
I see what happens now.
I perform the ritual, and we see where this trail leads. Stand back.
Alright.
Bones of the earth, spirits of the wild, sing unto your servants. Lead us to the source of your pain.
Look! The spirits have sent their messengers. Oh, how beautiful.
Follow the torch bugs, friend. They will lead you to the source of the disturbance.
Oh, right here. The druid circle.
An old druid circle. Here? How did a fire burns
There
deep
is
in the
magic
high
still in
islands.
us. A
The
powerful
druids
spell
have
was
always
cast here.
channeled its
Let's look
power.
around.
The dangerous temptation.
Alright.
That can occur when the caster can't contain the magic they attempt to wield.
That stone possessed ancient energy, but more akin to Valesia's magic than mine.
An enchanted lodestone, a cracked staff, and a smoking fissure. All left behind in a place once used by the ancient druids of the island. Curious.
What do you think happened here?
Well, the staff is obviously connected to Breton magecraft. Definitely not the implement of a druid. A cracked staff is a bad sign. Whatever they were trying to do here, they probably didn't get the result they were hoping for.
And the lepstone?
I've used such stones before. They help focus magicka over a distance. They come in pairs, you see, forming a sympathetic link between 2 points. So this spell, whatever it was aimed at a point outside this circle.
What about the lava vein?
Whoever cast this ritual obviously attempted to tap into the deep magic of High Isle. The power beneath the surface here is very seductive. But, as I am sure Ravana would tell you, using it and controlling it are not the same thing.
Can you determine what type of ritual was cast here?
Not with certainty, but I can make an educated guess. If the Ascendant Magus used this site to summon the storm that wrecked the Alliance ships, then obviously he lost control. The result wasn't what he expected, and now the Order is scrambling.
I'll let Lady Ember know.
Take the item back to Mandrake Manor, my friend. I can do a more thorough examination. Ravana, if you'll allow me, I believe I can help you dispel the lingering disturbance.
My circle and I thank you.
Side by side. Did you see what happened? An earthquake destroyed the Colossus of Gonfalon. All the nobles were having a party.
Where did she go?